And let's take a look at BuzzFeed's best Pope Francis moments of 2013. Take a look. They include when he washed the feet of others, and then, of course, when he prayed with the sick, including kissing a severely disfigured man, and when he plays with kids, including one boy who hugged him during his homily in front of thousands of people. Lists like this are BuzzFeed's specialty, and lists reflect not only what has happened, but what will happen. So let's get BuzzFeed's 2014, predictions, shall we say. Joining me now is BuzzFeed's reporter, Ryan Broderick. Ryan, thank you so much. We really appreciate you joining us today. And we should say a BuzzFeed prediction for 2014, Miley Cyrus will be respected as a serious artist? What?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but I think that the time of making Miley Cyrus is about to end, and I think we're going to see a very serious, very Lady Gaga level Miley Cyrus in 2014.
Interesting. Now, otters, big in 2014. You've got to explain this one.
Well, it sounds crazy to say that certain animals are popular on the internet during certain years, but 2013 was the year of the French bulldog, and I think that 2014 is going to be the year of the otter. They're like little dogs, they're very cute, and they hold hands when they swim together. It's the perfect combination for a great viral animal.
And of course, we have to talk about chat. We have to talk about the internet, the rise of Instagram, and the fall of Snapchat. Why?
So, Snapchat was a super big app this year, and it was making all kinds of headlines, and everyone was very afraid of what teenagers might do with the self-destructing pictures. But now that Instagram is direct message and its own form of self-destructing pictures, it's kind of hard to argue that Instagram isn't primed to take over the world. I was Instagramming just about a couple minutes ago. It's addicting. You can't stop doing it, you know?
Now, BuzzFeed has so many lists out there. Do you have a favorite?
We did a list about pretty much anything you could think of for our end-of-the-year wrap-up. But my favorite was a BuzzFeed staff writer, Katie Heaney's list of the most cringeworthy online dating profiles and messages of 2013. And they are pretty darn cringeworthy.
Now, it seems like there's nothing off limits at BuzzFeed. Take, for instance, there was 41 cats who had a worse year than you. What are on these lists? Like, some of them seem very ridiculous. What do you have on the cutting floor, you think?
Well, we look at pictures of weird animals and weird people doing weird stuff all day, and the things that we don't include are just ones that don't really make us feel a certain way. You know, those boring pictures that don't really fit anywhere. If it makes us feel a certain way, it's not off limits at BuzzFeed.
Well, and I think that a lot of people around the world have so much fun with your lists. Thank you so much for joining us, for taking the time. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.